I wake up with a dumper hatches and the beep that fills my ears. With a definitive noise, I lock dumper fan and I try to focus my edges and identify where. The only times I remember I myself talking thought and howling wild lines continue to over my head every once. And while light up the thick night sky where I rarely files did I see suddenly a shadow approach. Startled, his pose loud, and the chills run down my spine. The last thing I can hear is a thought, and the pain that extends from my back to the back of my neck is when my vision becomes blurry and the color is reflected via black cloth. I can't see at night, but I heard voice. As soon as I feel like mommy, they're taking me to another room, where had they put me on something extremely uncomfortable and long. They take a white cloth that covered my face and easy and had with a string, and the string like the around my neck. I felt a prank and it started to get very sleepy. My edges are clouded and my eyelids went. The last thing I remember was says that same shadow closed my eyes. Although I cannot say anything and I am still something unconscious. I can feel and hear everything they do to me. I have the impression that there are two people, but I cannot confirm because my body is.
Suddenly I feel a metal pressing on my skin very gently. In a matter of seconds it sticks a very sharp knife on me. I hear as the person says, "Tell the Supreme Witch that."
I feel scared. I want to scream and run away, but I can't. The moment I heard the witches talking confirmed that there are three. Although I don't know what they want. When me, I can't move. I have to come up with a plan to me out of here anyway. I hear the witches walk away and close the door my body. Skill doesn't respond completely, but I still feel something everyone on me as spent a few minutes. I can move my hands, every part on my body begins to read. When I open my eyes, I feel weird, like I am being where I began. I think my body still hasn't recovered from what life been injured with before.
I hear a noise, and I sense that the witches are coming back to where I am. I get up and stand by the door, with the knife aloft. I only feel a little discomfort. I am too weak to attack, but what other option I have left? In the distance, you can hear a strange music that I have never heard before, and strange songs in a language that I couldn't understand. And I feel chills on my skin that scares me a lot, but I know that the only option to get out of here is to face them no matter what happens. If I meet with courage and when they come in, I surprise them. Suddenly, one of them uses her magic and they throw me out very hard towards the wall. A very strong stone pain all over the body. The knife just like a flies out and gets thrown with a lot of blood around. I try to get up, but I feel too weak and I faint. Take him to the Supreme Witch before he wakes up again and tries to run away.
I don't think can run away was just a case. We take up the sacrificial stony and let the witch know that almost everything is really to achieve the eternal yearning of all of us. Only the last red moon of the year will come up and we can start with everything.
Here is the main ingredient of sacrifice, a young and unique man.
Very well. They managed to get everything in a few hours. Now we can start with the preparations and finally we will be young forever.
Out full of beat, and if realize it's a bend, a dream boot in the middle of the street. Those two witches We're waiting for me also.